Alright, I've procrastinated long enough. Time to get back on the 450. Look at all the dirt that's in here. See if I can do this one-handed without dropping my camera. Drum looks okay, not damaged. Yeehaw! Alright, so we got a new, to us, used, very low mileage clutch basket because, as I was showing before, this one is completely smoked. His fingers are the worst I've ever seen. And the clutch was a little bit warped, so this I haven't even opened up yet. I've had all this stuff for a while, I just been too lazy to get on the fixing of it. So this is the clutch ball. Goes on the end of the shaft and the clutch rod. And I think this is a bike recycler. What do you call it? For parts type place. So I think the engine blew up on the bike and the guy just wanted to get rid of it. So we got the whole clutch pack because the clutch boss had a broken rod on it. Because the clutch boss had a broken tower. So yeah, you can see somebody tried to put something in there. I don't know what that is. Looks like, I want to say JB Weld, but that does not look like JB Weld. It looks like a sealer type thing. Anyway, so this is what we got. Very, very nice. Very nice. No, it's even got the pancake bearing. Yeah, parts are the same. It won't come with washers, though, I don't think. We have the bolts, we have the springs. Wonder if these are better springs. These are better than the other springs. Yeah, they're about the same. Okay, take the pressure plate off. Oh yeah. Oh, it even comes with a new nut and a washer. Very nice. Wow. Oh, very nice actually. Very nice. Okay, let's go over here. This guy here. Just go under here. Push on there. That. I'm going to take all this apart and then set it up and get it ready to go in. Alright, here's the basket. Now, comparable to the other one, you can see the lines. I cannot feel that. You can see the ridges. That is staining. I can't feel that. That is super smooth. Awesome. Awesome possum. Side out. What's this feel like? Oh yeah, this is still like brand new. Alright, so we gotta put this kicker gear back together. Alright, so I need some oil. Alright, I've got some Yamaha oil, some 1040, some good stuff, in a little cap here. And we're just gonna, little bit of oil. So when this does get running, nice and smooth. Goes on. Then the snap ring goes on, the big one, I think. Yeah, big snap ring. So, yeesh, got no dexterity today. Yeah, and you can't even see what I'm doing. Is that in the snap ring groove? What the heck's going on here? No. No. There we go. Down a little farther. There we go. Snap. Hence snap ring. Alright. Nice and smooth. Okay, now this guy here. A little bit more oil. So this is the start mechanism. Smooth. Okay, now spring. Here's the new spring. Somewhat disappointed because this new spring looks virtually the same with it rolled over as the old one, but the pressure on the old one doesn't take much to squeeze it. This one needs quite a bit more energy to squeeze. So, very weird. But I'm hoping that's what the problem is. And if it's not, well, I guess we're going to have to dig deeper. Spring goes on there. Washer goes on there. Snap ring. So yeah, these kicker gears, there's not a whole lot to them. And that, before we put the clutch basket in, this has got to go in first anyways. Oh, and that is snapped in. So that's how she works. So actually, when you're looking in the engine, when you put it in, this, when you kick down, it pushes it into a slot, pushes this into a slot, and it pushes it towards the teeth. Now I'll show you when we go to put it in there. All right. So this is where the kicker gear goes, right in this little slot right here. And you see this little tab here? So this arm is always, when you put it in here, it's always away. When you kick on it, and it turns the kicker gear, okay, it turns it away from this piece here, and it allows it to come together. So I thought maybe there's a possibility that this little tab here is bent, but it's not. So we'll get this tossed back in here. A little bit of oil. Remember, don't hesitate to oil stuff. Tell you what though, the oil that's already in here doesn't have much time in it, but she's pretty black stuff. I think before my buddy got this bike, she was running pretty hard and wasn't maintained very well. So there's a little tab here. You can see this little guy here. It goes in behind this, in behind that little guy. So I did that wrong. No, that's right. And it goes in behind, like that. That's starting to go in behind. Then we take this spring, this is the recoil spring, and we wind her all the way around. All the way around here. And we stick her in this hole right here. Ooh. Oh shit. There we go. Shove down inside. And that is your kicker recoil. That feels pretty good. And you know where you put that little nub shaft on the splines is how tight your kicker gear recoil is going to be. You don't want it too crazy tight, but you also don't want it too crazy loose. Oh, that's sitting on the ground, isn't it? Yeah. Shucks. Shucks. Alright, clutch basket. Now this is always fun because you have to line up this gear, this gear, this gear, and that gear. All these gears have to spline into these two different gears. Right, so the big gear goes on here and the small gear goes on these two gears here. Oh, forgot how much of a pain in the butt this could be. And put a little bit of oil here. A little bit of oil in there. See if you can even see what I'm doing here. Just like putting an automatic transmission together. Oh, there's one. There's two. It's gonna eat my thumb, I know that. Oh, there's two. And then it's gonna fall down one more. Oh. That doesn't seem right. Ah, there we go. Okay, holy crapola. Alright. That is in there. Hey. So now we put the clutch boss, which is this guy. Actually, this washer goes in here first. The washer, then the boss. Come on now. What's going on here? There we go. Nice and tight. Tight is right. Alright. Just do one. And this. And then this. And then, okay, so it's on top of there. And I wonder if I still have a socket for this. And I don't. Need some tools. So I don't have a hub holding tool. I don't really know what the torque spec is. I know it's supposed to be tight, semi-tight. I think it's 70 or 80 foot-pounds or something on this nut. I don't truly know, but if you get her nice and snug, it'll be fine. I'm just going to hit her with the Agger gun. Not too much. Ouch, that hurt. That really hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, that's enough. Couple Ugga Duggas, and you're laughing. No, I'm not a torque freak. I'm not that kind of a guy. But, yeah, some people are. I'm not. Get her together. Go for a ride. It's not going to go blow apart on you. All this stuff is pretty well encased. And if you're in tune with your engine, your bike, you're going to hear something that's not right. And it'll get you to stop. And you'll be able to figure out that there's an issue. Alright. So, clutch. Now, because this was a used clutch and not a brand new clutch, I'm not going to soak these fibers. I will put a little bit of oil on the fibers and sort of rub it in. But if it was a brand new clutch, yes, I would recommend that you soaked it, but it's not. These fibers have had a lot of time to soak up the oil. Fiber, steel, till you're done. And the steels have a sharp edge and a smooth edge. I usually put them all one way. I'll put the smooth edge up. Fiber, steel, fiber, steel, fiber, steel. Start with a fiber, end with a fiber. That way, you know you've done things right. A little bit of oil on this one here too. And now the pressure plate. Actually, we gotta put the ball in there first. Okay, where'd you go there, ball? Where'd my ball go? Okay. Ball goes in there. And then this is the Torrington bearing. That's gonna get some lubrification. What? Lubrification. And that, when you pull your clutch lever, which is on the other side, this will actually move. So I'm gonna go pull the clutch lever, and I should be able to see that move. Although I think Blake's still on the ground too far. There we go. So we're looking right here. Yeah. It doesn't have to move much, but it does move, and that's what actuates your clutch. So now, like that, make sure that shift arm didn't fall out, which it did. Now it's back in. Okay. And the pressure plate goes back on. Springs and bolts. Alright, I need some more tools. Probably zoom me out so you can actually see what I'm doing down here. There we go. And then that's the bolts. So guys like to rip these off and the towers off because they torque the crap out of them. You really don't need a lot of torque on these. And it's like a 8mm thread. So I mean, torque spec, if there was a torque spec for these, well there is. Let's face it, there is. Torque spec for these would be like 4.5 foot-pounds, probably more, maybe 7. Maybe 7 foot-pounds we'll go with. 7.5. So I go in a crisscross pattern. Crisscross pattern. Get it all down there nicely. Yeah, and really try not to cross thread one of these. Your life would be terrible if you did. Now, I don't even think I have that tool over here still. Got 8 mils, 10 mil. Oh where is my little 10 millimeter? Crap, need more tools. 1/4 inch for the 10 mil. Remember what I said, 7.5 to 10 foot-pounds, which is pretty much nothing. It's really easy to break those towers off. And that's pretty much it. If you've worked on this stuff as long as I have, you sort of have a feel for what, say, 10 foot-pounds is, or 20 foot-pounds. Actually, I got guys that I know that are better than me and can get it down to like 15 foot-pounds, like perfectly. Alright, so let's test the clutch. So with the clutch engaged like it is now, you should not be able to turn any of this. I'm going to pull the clutch lever. Yes. You should be able to, well, maybe not so much, but you should be able to turn the inside. Yeah, I can turn the inside, right? You see how I can turn the inside? And then let go, and you shouldn't be able to. Just grab. Yeah. Okay, clutch is working good. Working good. So what's next here? Got to clean all this up and get the side cover ready to go on there. Alright, so the cover is cleaned up. I got a new gasket here. I love getting OE gaskets. This way you know they'll fit and you know they'll be right. Oh, jeez. It's in a bag in a bag. Alright. Definitely wanted this thing protected. Sheesh, how do you get into this thing? Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, that's a nice gasket. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, so how do we go here? Oh, like that. Like I knew what I was doing. That's on there, that's on there, that's on there. Look at that fitment on that. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Oh, put a little bit of juice on these. A little bit of juice on these. Some people like to grease the gasket, so if you have a problem and you have to take it off, you can take it off without ruining the gasket. And you know, I am not totally a fan of doing that. I've had better luck with a little bit of oil. Okay. So, our water pump drive gear is right here. This is a keyed shaft that has to key into the counter shaft. So, let's see if we can do that. Oh, while lining everything up here. And the shaft over here. Alright, what's going on here? That can go over here for now. Up. That's got to go in there. Alright. Alright, a little bit of cursing and swearing, some persuasion, and she's on there nicely now. Okay, so now... Oh, we gotta do nuts and bolts. That's for the outside. Right. That's for the outside. Son of a gun. These guys, longer guys. Oh. Yes. Yes. This guy here. Yes. This guy here. Yes. He's not too hard. Here. Yes. Okay, then. This other cover on here. Clutch cover. Just got a O-ring. Goes on like that. I got some longer guys here. Another long one here. Not there. Maybe this guy here. That one long enough? No. Is it this guy then? Yeah, I think it's this guy. There we go. And this guy here. And then this guy. That's better. Alright, I gotta get my Ugga Dugga and tighten them guys down. Right. Oh, just like the clutch boss, I'm gonna snug these guys up. Not tight at all. But it's gonna be the same as most of the engine case bolts. 7.5 to 12 foot-pounds. Go around in a somewhat star pattern. These guys. Before you ask, no, this is not a very powerful gun. I'm gonna go around and tighten those up and we'll bring back when we're ready. Alright, case is on, she's all tightened down. Now we have a oil filter, new one. I was hoping to get it running, but the old filter was pretty gross. I had to take the filter housing off to clean it. So we'll just do a quick oil change here right now. Don't make the mistake. I watched this recently where a guy put the filter in upside down. See the holes? The hole in the center goes down, not up. So the guy put it in like this and plugged off the oil flow to the head and took out the head and the valves and the cylinder, or the valves and the camshaft. Not good. Make sure it goes the right way. Down in like that. And this guy, big long schlong in this one. And then a little short guy on the side. Alright, this is pretty much done this side. Alright, kicker goes on. Something like that. And that is not the right mold. Oh, should be a large fat guy with a big washer. This guy right here. This large fat guy with the washer.
Why is my...
Alright, that is on there good. Let's see what that feels like. Oh yeah, that grabs every time now. Nice. I like it. Alright, now I gotta put the brake back on. Oh yeah, I flipped it right upside down. Alright. What the? Yeah. This? Oh, what the heck did I do? Ah, like that. Ah. I knew I'd get it eventually. So, send it here. I think. God, it's been like a month and a half since I take this apart. I don't know where half of this crap goes. Big fat spring. There we go. It's gotta be bent. Alright, this side's done. Alright, this side is done. Now we gotta flip the bike over and we gotta do the shifter shaft seal on the other side. Oh, my legs. God, you hit 30 and you just start falling apart. I feel bad for the guys that are in their 60s now. Yeah, oh man, I'd hate to dump this bike on the trail. Get all busted up, you never get it back over again. Okay, let's see what we can do this with dropping and breaking stuff. Hit the camera. No. Oh, okay. Excellent. Take it over here. And unplug it. Hopefully it doesn't die. Stupid Canon Vixia camera. All right. Okay, where am I trying to aim the camera? Right there. There's that shifter right there. So we got a shift shaft seal. It was leaking pretty bad. So this little guy right here. She's a tiny little peach. Oh, you can't even see it. Tiny little guy. Yeah, that's next. All right, got the camera just right. Perfect. Okay, shift shaft seal. Gonna take the shifter off of here. 8mm. Love to get a socket in here, but that's not possible. Hey, this is tight. Doesn't have to be that tight. I think somebody cross-threaded that in there. Hopefully not. Yes, I have weird kids, I know. I don't know what he's screaming about. Yes, I said he.
Daddy,
Cadence.
why is my Anna also and why is my cup in here?
Why is your cup where?
Over there.
Well, go take it and put it in the house if you want it. It's probably used out here. I probably had some pop or something in it.
Mommy, the van is on it. I can't even reach it.
Sven?
The van, Olaf, Anna, and Elsa,
Sven.
and Kristoff.
Who the heck are these people?
And I can't reach that. So
Okay, well, go outside. Go play.
I am outside.
Well, go play.
Okay.
Go-
But I have a cup.
Go ride your four-wheeler then. Oh, actually, sounds like Colton's done with his. God, this is like watching paint dry, right? Excuse me. Oh. Oh, this is brutal. Okay, I'm gonna come back and have it off. Alright. You look right down inside there. We'll try to zoom you all the way in. You can see, oh, wrong way. You can actually see the crap built up around that seal. So yeah, that seal wasn't long for this world. Okay, so pick it up. We got a couple picks, see if I can pick it up there. Everybody get rid of this. There we go. Pop out. Oh. Getting her. She's coming. Oh. I hate these seals. It's such a crappy spot. Ah. Ow! Oh, come on, baby. Just about got you. Oh, so close. Ooh. Ugh. Whoa. Did I get it? Oh, it's so close. Ha ha! Die, seal. Die! There's that old one. Well, if it wasn't broken before, it's definitely broken now. Yeah. Got too zoomed in there, you can't see what I'm doing. Alright. Goodbye, seal. I gotta blow that out of there somehow. Oh, it's gonna go all over my camera. Oh, crap, I didn't even think of that. All right, perfect. All right, here's the new seal. Oh, geez, you're zoomed in. There's the new seal. I got a 13mm socket to back it up. It'll go on there, should go in the shaft here. Yep. And that should press on there nicely. Wonder, you might be able to even get this on here just by hand, just by pushing it in. Alright, I'm gonna say that's in there. No, it's not in there. Need a little punch. Alright, that 13mm didn't work, so just tap around the edges here with this. Get her nice and flush. Alright, and that is it. And I gotta struggle to put that back on, but I'm not gonna make you watch that. Oh yeah, right. Ah, that's not good. Oh, jeez. Man, these 450s are huge. Plastics are kind of dumb. Who puts black plastics on the Yamaha? Blue or white? Yeah. Okay, shit. Alright. Last thing we gotta put on there is gas tank, seat. Then we're done. Can bag this project. So I'll probably just fast forward it. Just put the camera here in a good viewing spot, I suppose. And yeah. Get to her. What? It's all. Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, so it's on here. This side is not turning on. Yeah. Here. Nice. Okay. All right, she is all done. Last thing I want to do is drop the oil out of it. Anytime you have the engine apart, you really should change the oil in it. Yeah. Yeah. Oil drains. No, he's like 1.4 liters. Yeah. Oh! And you know you're taking the right one off because it's got the copper washer on it. Okay. I need to look up how much oil to put back in it. I think it takes 0.8 of a liter. Alright, I found what I was looking for. How much oil? So you see it says, with oil filter replacement, 1 liter. Total amount in the engine is about 1.2 liters. So this container, what we got, that's 1 liter. So when this is all drained out, which is pretty close, she'll take a full liter. So they make it pretty easy for you, actually. I like that. I hate having to try to measure crap out and just dump the whole jug in and then away you go. So I'm going to put the drain bolts back in and put some oil in her. Alright, see if we can get it all in there. One thing I really don't like about this bike is it does not have a dipstick. So you can't tell if there's oil in the engine until you get it running. Then there's a running sight glass here, you look. The oil kind of sits in this sight glass. But it's not in that sight glass until it's running, which is really kind of weird. See if I can do this without spilling it all. All right. Right on, right on, right on. Not leaking oil yet. Not from anywhere. Now I gotta get it running. Hey, let's drag her outside, see if we can't get her fired up. Stupid little triangle. Okay, there she is, out in the light of day again. Let's see if I can't get it fired up. See what that kicker feels like now. I have my doubts whether it's going to be any different, but here's worth a shot. Need better shoes. Alright, those should do better. Nice big foul work boots. Hey, nice. I ain't complaining about that. Okay, that starts up way easier now. Man, that thing's sick. It's lots of power. She's a big one though, but ain't nothing wrong with first gear catwalks up the driveway. Sick. See how easy I can start it up now. It'd be like one easy little kick. Put neutral first. That's not neutral. That's the phony neutral. Okay. Yes. Yes. And there's no leaks. No oil's leaking anywhere. That's always a good sign. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Hey, lots of you guys liked my last video. Should I do more on the buggy? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do videos on anymore. I mean, I got my 700. I gotta take all the stuff off of that and put it on that chassis. I mean, I don't know. I thought about maybe rebuilding the engine in the buggy. But yeah. Alright. That's another one done. Hey.